check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Electron man, hope everyone's doing well today. Well, we got us a little Uniden PC76XLW that we're going to take a look at today. Picked it up at a yard sale with two other radios. I've been pretty lucky, both the other radios, just minor things, and had them up and going. We'll go ahead and fire up here in a second and see what we got. Hopefully it was a batch of 3 good ones. This unit here, very similar, I would say, to a 29 LTD, a Cobra 29 LTD is what I'm thinking. Kind of with the same setups, a little bit different, but I don't know, I'd have to go back and look, but I bet you it's basically the same chassis as a Cobra 29, but came with a nice looking little power mic. I can't really read what brand of power mic that is. It's a Telex Turner. Oh, this is a Turner, so this is a nice mic. So the mic's probably worth what I paid for the whole radio. But anyway, guys, we'll go ahead and kind of go through it like I do all my radios. I do want to kind of clear something up here before I start this video. I am in no shape or form giving people detailed instructions on how to repair radios or how to peak radios. I've had a couple of responses here lately, you know, well, he doesn't show crap, and, you know, all he does is turn some knobs, and, you know, well, guys, you know, first, I'm not no videographer, so I do the best I can with the camera, and really, my whole goal in this is to archive radios and kind of, one, you know, take them, put them on the bench, show you what I find. I'll go in there and troubleshoot them, fix them, and then show you how they perform stock. And then I'll do a peek on them and show you how they perform after they're peaked. Peaked right. Not no golden screwdriver in there turning every damn coil, just trying to get more watts out of it, but using the right equipment to do the job. And that's part of the thing is you know, I don't know, maybe I need to start a Patreon channel and I can go through, you know, details step by step how you peak a radio, or detailed steps of how I troubleshoot a radio. I've been doing this for 30 years. I got shortcuts, you know, I got test points. I know how transistors react. There's a lot behind the scenes of, you know, I don't even know how I could conglomerate that into a video, and they would probably run hours. And like I said, it would be more of an instruction video. This is more of just an overview of, hey, I bought this radio, or hey, a customer brought this radio to me and it's not doing this. So I go in there, I give you a basic what I troubleshoot, what I found the problem was. I replace the part, and then I show you the performance after the repair, and kind of go over the details of the radio and what you kind of can expect when you buy one of this type of model radio. Wanting to do a detailed repair of every radio, I would probably have 30 Cobra 29s and 30 Cobra 25 detailed repairs of them, because, you know, I only do radios that I haven't done before. You know, Cobra 25s and 29s are probably the most popular radio. I do 2 to 3 of those a week. But I don't go back and, you know, show you every one of those, because, I mean, to me, this is more about detailing a new style radio that I hadn't seen before to you guys, and letting y'all kind of go through the experience of, you know, this is what this radio, how it performs, and after a good peak, what you can expect out of it. But in no way am I trying to give you detailed instructions on how to peak a radio or how to repair a radio. There's too much involved. I mean, in that, and I mean, most of you know, it takes, I would say, minimum $3,000 to $4,000 of equipment to really be able to do any true repair on a radio. I have to have a signal generator. I have to have an accurate frequency counter. I need a good VTVM meter. I need a good modulation signal generator. I need an oscilloscope, preferably a spectrum analyzer. I mean, the list goes on. A good regulated power supply, some good RF meters, you know, attenuators to hook this equipment up. I mean, the list goes on, and then depending on if I'm aligning a receiver, you know, I use this piece, and this piece, but I don't use this piece and this piece. You know what I'm saying here. So you know, I'm doing the best I can, guys. Basically, I'll get down to that. I'm doing the best I can on these videos. I'm just kind of trying to give you an overview of the radio, kind of keep these videos at, you know, under 20 minutes, and just kind of, hey, this is a cool radio. I got it. It's not working. Here's what I did to fix it. Here, I'm going to go ahead and peek and tune it. Here's what I ended up with the peek and tune, and here's the specs afterwards, and roll on with the next one. Anyway, guys, let me go ahead and get this radio powered up and see what we got going here. Let's see here. Well, I got a 16. I got it generating a signal into it, so the receiver's obviously working on it. That's a good sign. Let's see. Yeah, pots are dirty, I could tell that. Let's see here. We listen to that anymore. Let's see what we got on output. Yeah, that's not good. Shows it's transmitting, but I've got no RF going out. So darn. Okay, well, looks like number 3 is going to take a little work. Darn, nothing, huh? At least we do have audio, so we know the audio chip's good in it right off the bat. We know the oscillation circuit's working because we have receive. So I know exactly where I need to go. I need to go straight to the finals and probably the pre-driver in the finals and see what we got going on back in that area and go from there. How's it going, guys? Electron Man. Well, this one's been a pretty easy troubleshoot. I got in here and used my old signal tracer, and I was getting modulation or RF output to the pre-driver, and then from the pre-driver I'm not getting any output from there. So I just pulled the pre-driver final. Let's do a little test on it and see what we got going on here. My guess is this is a culprit. I'll get in there. What's the deal here? And let's see, what does the tester say? Nah. Yep, she's bad. Okay, well, hopefully it didn't get the final as well. Definitely the pre-driver's bad. What is this? This is a 2314. Yeah, that's a... I've got these. Hold on a second. Let me dig one of those up. Okay, yeah, this is the NTE 295 is a perfect cross-reference for this guy. The NTE is pretty good company. Definitely, I'd stay away from the Chinese of these. I haven't had much luck with it. Yeah, you can get these for like $1 a piece on eBay, Chinese style, but I get these at my local electronics store for about $3 a piece, and I've had good luck with these guys. Definitely I don't know if it's a Japanese component, but it's definitely not one of those terrible Chinese ones anyway. NTE stuff's pretty good. Anyway, let me go ahead and get this final, get my goop out here, my heatsink material, and go ahead and goop this guy up and get him installed back in there, and we'll come back and see what we got. Yuck, I hate where they put this this final out in these 29s and type chassis. Give you a nice little splooge of my heatsink material here. Oh boy. Yeah, they couldn't have picked a worse place to fit this. Long needle nose. And the best way to do this is get the screw in there and hook it on the screw. Yeah, see, now I dropped that one. Let me get this in here. Okay. Make sure my insulator is positioned correctly. Which it is. And this little final drop back in here. Well, there's times you need more than 2 hands, I tell you. Think of a more awkward place to put it. Did I get you started? No. Yay! Success. Now, typically what I do is I'll line up the leads on this side first. Yeah. Do those need to be trimmed or not? I don't think so. I think I can get by without trimming those. Yeah, maybe not. One down. Ow. You want to take your time here, folks, because you do not want to bridge. This is no one place you don't want to bridge solder at. Yes, look. Won't overheat the transistor too much either. There we go. Looking good. I like using this little pointer here. Yeah. Picked it up at a garage somewhere. This sure comes in handy. For one thing, I can use it to push up against it, and also I kind of use it as a heat sink to absorb some of the heat when I'm soldering down in there. Now you want to make sure real close on this that you look at it real good. Make sure you're not bridging anything here. Pieces I cut off are trying to hang around there. Go ahead and so I turn the radio around so many times, I never turn it around the same way I end up with. So let me go ahead and tighten that final up now. I had it snug, but I didn't have it totally tight because you kind of have to adjust the transistor. Nice and snug now. Okay, now then we'll go ahead and set her back in there like that for a minute. And let's hope that the final was okay and all it got was a pre-driver. Well, it doesn't look like I heard anything. Do we have transmit? Drum roll. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Just like that, fellas. One back from the grave. There's your little culprit right there. Okay, let me go ahead and button this side up. I think I'm done on the back side of this now. And let's do a little picking and tuning. I wouldn't be surprised if this is a pretty hot little radio. Those NT 295s are a good little pre-driver. I think they're a little hotter than what came in factory. And usually I get pretty good performance out of them. If I had a 1967, since I had to replace the finals anyway, I'd have done the 1967, 1969 final conversion, and that way I can get you about a dead key, about 20 watts. But this should be a good dead key of 4, swinging 20. I'm just gonna say, as a guesstimate, after I get done tuning her. Well, let me get in here and see what we got. Okay. Let me fire up here and see if I got any unusual heating going on too. Before I go doing any tuning, let's just to make sure everything's copacetic. Yeah, it looks like it's transferring heat just fine. Kind of look around, make sure I don't see anything else heating up. No, I'm sure that that pre-driver got burned up from my guess, probably bad SWR. Now we look great. Thermal image says we're good to go. Kind of expected that. Okay. Well, guys, let me, these are your tuning coils. Those are the two you want to tune on. I'm not going to get into detail, and I'm not going to start getting into detail, but basically I'm going to turn them lugs until I get the best output I can get without overdriving it. I kind of watch several different meters here, and then I'll adjust the AMC on it. And fortunately, it hasn't been cut. I'll adjust the AMC, the automatic modulation control gain, and get it where I want it. And then we'll come back and I'll kind of show you what we got as far as a repaired radio now. All peaked and tuned and ready to go to serve again. Okay, guys. Well, let me turn all this. I got too much stuff going on here. Hell, audio. Well, I don't get much prettier than that right there. Hell, audio. Hello. Nice, nice, nice. Let me get this all buttoned up for you guys, and I'll get her turned around. I'm going to clean her up a little bit too. She's kind of dirty. See if I can't buff her up a little bit and get all the covers back on her, and we'll flip her over and we'll show you what she does on the meters now. I think you'll be pretty impressed. I am. You know, this radio's performing so well, and I decided I'm going to go ahead and give her the full Monty service. I just went in here and deoxed all the controls in it. I'm going to go ahead and deox all the switches in it. Went and took the faceplate off. I'm going to go ahead and get it clean. That's about the only way you can really get it really clean. But anyway, yeah, we're going to go ahead and deox it all. They've been around for a while, and they can definitely use it, so we'll go ahead and... By the way, if you haven't used this stuff, I'm not sponsored by it, but best on the market for cleaning scratchy knobs or any kind of switch that you're not getting good continuity with. I think it's the best stuff on the market. Very expensive, about 40 bucks for this little bottle, but man, this stuff works. Now, let me get back at it. Okay, guys, here's the PC76XLW, all repaired and peaked and tuned by the electron band. I'm pretty happy with it. I will kind of go through it. It's basically a 29. You got your volume. You got your squelch, you got your mic gain, you got RF gain, SWR, and actually, let's see, I think the calibrate is where is the calibrate? The calibrate, you go here, and then I believe you do, calibrate right there, calibrate the SWR, then you switch over to SWR, flat like it should be. Like 1.1 to 1, perfect there, no antenna warning. You got the signal RF, and there's your RF, putting out just like it should be. And then you got, of course, your RF gain. That RF gain's the outside one, SWR's the inside one. Got your delta tune, I never quite figured that one out. Got your, this is kind of cool, you can go over here to, that's weather alert, so it's turned on, it will alert you when there's a severe weather in your area, and then you got
southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Becoming
that's on a dummy load too, guys.
To 20 miles per hour in the afternoon. Chance of rain 80%. Wednesday night, showers likely with a chance of thunderstorms.
And then we can go back to
Cooler with lows in the upper 50s.
Back to normal. And this is actually different weather channels if you for different localities. That goes back to regular radio. Of course, you got channel 9 and channel normal. Got bright dim. Got your ALS. Not bad sounding. Definitely filtering the hiss out of it. Of course, as you can see, the squelch works. And that's pretty much all the controls on it. Very, very similar to 29. Pretty similar in the internals as well. And let's get into the fun of it. On channel 16, there's my transmitting frequency, 27154.956. It's 0.004 off. I could get it, it would be about 4004 high or low, so I just went with that right there. That you ain't gonna get on much more spot on there right there. And then let's see here, we're running 13.65 volts into it. And let me see what else I can show you here. We'll go ahead and show you the bread and butter of it now. Find something to put this little camera on so that I can show you the meters here. The wires out of the way. I need to get a tripod out here. I need to get a couple cameras really, but you know, 1,500, 1,600 subscribers. Funds are limited on that. I do the best I can here, guys. As I was kind of ran earlier, I'm an old guy that's been doing repair radios for 30 years. I'm not a YouTuber as far as video editing. I just edit the best way I know how. Camera wise, I'm limited on funds and that, so I just use what I have, which is a GoPro 3 Hero Black 3 Plus. So, you know, you're not going to get detailed, quite close-in pictures and stuff, but hopefully this, you know, kind of helps you along. If you're looking for a PC76, you kind of know what you expect to see. Anyway, let's go ahead and look at this is the bread and butter, everything, I think, right, guys? I'll show you the modulation too, but bread and butter it's dead keen right at 5 watts. which I could have dropped the key down, but I figured this is kind of a good old barefoot radio, especially with the new final in there. She's pretty hot as far as output. Head audio, head audio, head audio. Real close. I'd say 18 watts, right around there. Peak. Dead key in 3, swinging 18. This radio will talk. And on top of that, let me kind of show you here. I know that's irritating as all get out. Look at that modulation. No flat top in there, ain't that pretty? That's the way it's supposed to look. No flat top in there. We'll turn that off, you don't need to be listening to that. But anyway, head audio. Head audio. Head audio. Head audio. It's close to 20. It's about 18. Anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. I will continue to try to do new radios as I get them. Like I said, I'm not going to show you, I get so many 25s and 29s in here that, I don't know if you want to see every radio repair. And I'm definitely not one of them guys that's going to go in here and brag about how I know it all. And I got the greatest equipment, and if you don't use me, then you're you're an idiot, and nobody else is as good as me. That's not me at all, guys. I learn something new every day. I tell you, I get tricked all the time. I'm not afraid to go out there and ask if I need some help. Like I said, it's a learning experience every day. Heck, the electronics change every day, and every time I get in the radio, it's a little bit different from the last one. The problem's a little bit different. I could tell you, I can take 525s right now and set them down here, brand new out of the box, and they're all going to have their own little niche. And I bet you one out of that 5 is going to run better than the rest of them, and one of that 5 is going to be the the runt. It's just, I can't explain it, but any guys out there do this repair know that some radios perform better than others. It's just it's a thing. I don't know. It was good Gojo or the guy that put it together, or he was more methodical about it, or who knows what causes that. But anyway, this is a hot radio right here. All it cost me was a pre-driver final. I was glad the final was fine. And like I said, if I'd had a 1967, I might do one of those for you guys. I'm trying to find some right now. I got some NOS 1969s, but I'm not going to buy some cheap Chinese 1967. I need some new old stock 1967s, and I'll show you how I do my super mod on there. Which it's not a scatter box, but it definitely put those hotter drivers in there, and I can definitely get a radio to do about 25 or 30 watts, but clean 25 or 30 watts output. I usually add another sink on the back because it does create a lot more heat. But anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit that bell so you know when the next video is coming out. Who knows what it'll be? Might be repairing another CB, might be repairing an 8-track, might be hanging a light on the outside. I kind of just, whatever wins me, that feels like you guys would enjoy a video, and that's what I do. Have a great day. This is the Electron Man.